I'm here with John Toogood and Carl Kippenberger of Shihad, and they've just released their brand new album. We were talking about what number it was before, maybe 11, did you say?
It's number 9 studio album.
Okay, studio album. It's called Five Eyes, and I'm guessing that when you named the album, you would have been thinking, okay, right, we're going to get a whole lot of questions about what this means. So.
No, we actually thought that no one was going to ask us anything about the title.
Yeah.
Actually,
we were hoping.
We were hoping.
People would just go, yeah, whatever. I kind of have a grasp on it, but I think you'd probably tell it better for our audience.
It's the Five Eyes. It's actually the name. The Five Eyes Agreement is an agreement between the governments of New Zealand, Australia, America, Canada, and the UK, where they basically, I think, during the Cold War, after the Cold War, they were swapping information. It was like it's an information sharing agreement between these the allies. Which was definitely pretty handy at that point in history, but it's still it's sort of in a more recent sort of peacetime part of our history. It's now been co-opted to actually spy on their own people.
It has got that angry kind of riff, and it's like, and you're telling us, how you're feeling. Mm-hmm. Interestingly enough, though, of course, it's kind of like happy time, the Shihad camp, like you're now happily married and stuff, and you're not writing nice songs that are coming out.
No,
angrier.
No.
Which is interesting.
No. I think there's plenty of, even though it sounds angry, and it is angry. No, genuinely angry, actually, genuinely angry. There's plenty of hope in this record, and that hope comes from the catharsis of actually screaming out my frustration at being lied to, and the fact that I'm not actually alone in saying anything that I'm talking about on this record. I know that the other guys are with me. I know that Jazz is with me. I know that pretty much all my friends on Facebook are with me, and everyone's sort of over being lied to anyway, so I'm just lucky enough to have a big loud soundtrack to scream it over.
I saw a little bit of the studio surveillance, so it's cool that you guys came back to New Zealand to record. Was that something that you always planning to do?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that finding out that York Street was going to close down was really sad news, and I think that was a big reason why we decided to come back to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And probably the reason why it happened with Jazz too, just to come full circle with what we did, the albums that we'd done there in the past, and it just made so much sense.
Yeah.
So you recorded Churn, of course, with Jazz Common, who produced this album. From what I heard, rumours around the place that you guys kind of didn't really get on so well. There's a bit of beef between you guys, and then obviously it all got sussed out, or?
He just started acting like a bit of a wanker, really.
So I think it's like when your friends start acting like a wanker, you stop hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And that was kind of happening while we were doing Tune.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like, I think once we started mixing that album, I mean, the real special bit of that Churn album was probably the pre-production that we did.
Yeah, him actually, teaching us how to write songs
out in Gleneden at the house, and we spent a day on each song, and it was more like life lessons, eh?
But now he's more sort of present, and there used to be, when he drunk, he used to anger used to go into being mean. Now he's got rid of the mean, and he's just driven, and it's good. And he was perfect for us because we needed someone to say, work harder.
All right, well, thank you very much, John and Carl, for coming along. We're going to go and check out your your brand new video clip. This is a choice clip, man. Who directed this one?
Sam Peacock. He did our Shihad documentary film as well, and he's done a whole bunch of other videos, but we stole him off the Mint Chicks pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you won a couple of things for the Mint Chicks.
Yeah, he did some great Mint Chicks. We just found them quite nicely odd clips, and real quirky, and I mean, we're big fans of the Mint Chicks as well as their videos, and so I think did you get a hold of them or something?
Yeah, I just saw those videos and went, wow, that was made in New Zealand, awesome, that's awesome, world class. And so we just gave him that song, and he went, wow, you're pretty much telling it how it is. I'm not going to even attempt to try and like narrate this. I'm going to I'm just going to do a study on things that are free, and that was pretty much it.
So I think you did a great job.
Yeah, same. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming along. I'm stoked about the new album
Cheers.
number 9, studio
Nine.
album. So it's in stores now, 5 Eyes, and let's go check out the latest video clip. It's Think You're So Free.